Hello there, welcome to my channel. I'm Annie. Thank you for stopping by today on this beautiful spring day where I am sat on the deck with my beautiful flowers that I picked up from garden centers here in the UK. So far the weather has been absolutely beautiful. Usually here in the UK it rains a lot, but so far spring has been very dry, beautifully sunny, and we have been able to enjoy the outdoors, my husband and I. So in the garden we have started to introduce a bit more life in here, and we have also done a couple of little DIYs, and yeah, slowly but surely life is coming back into our little corner of heaven here. So today I'm going to start planting these gorgeous, beautiful, bright flowers that I picked up from the garden center, and I am also going to start working on the other side of my little bedding. So originally I wanted to build a herb garden on half of the bedding, but that went out the window. And if you've seen my previous video, you would have seen where my husband and I, we built a herb display, and this is here on our little deck, very close to the kitchen. So yes, now today I'm going to tackle the other side of my bedding where I will be introducing these gorgeous flowers. So for now, let me show you where we are, catch up a little bit on things we have already completed and what's coming up next, basically, right? So let me show you around. So just to the back on our little decking area here, all of my little succulents are looking really good. They are very content and happy. On this table here, like I showed you before, previously for Mother's Day, excuse me, I made this gorgeous little memorial display for my late mom, and these saxifrage, white saxifrage, are really happy here as well. And to the back of my display I added some English ivy, which again, they are really thriving and starting to crawl up my little heart display here. So these are the beautiful bright flowers that I picked up from the garden centers. We'll go through them shortly, just to kind of show you a little bit more close and personal, these varieties of flowers that I've picked up. And like I mentioned before, I have chosen yellows, lots of yellows, white of course, I love white, lovely lilac and purplish colors as well. And these are my colors for this year. Now if I spin you around, in the corner just here, a couple of years ago I got this rosemary plant. It was a very small plant, and I transferred it into this bigger container, and it is definitely happier in here now, thriving and looking good. And this is the latest addition to our little decking area. My husband and I, we built this herb display. On top, the very top shelf here, I have added some strawberries, which again, they look very happy so far. I gave them a good drink of water maybe 2 days ago, and yeah, they're looking good. On the second shelf here, I've got some lemon thyme, which again are looking really good. In the middle, I've got some English curly parsley. Again, they look happy to me. And on the other end here, again, I've got some regular thyme, and they are also happy. Bottom shelf, I've got some English coriander. They look somewhat okay. At first they were struggling a little bit, but it looks like they are bouncing back now. On both ends, this end as well as the other end, I still have 2 empty spaces, which I'm still considering what to add there. But my little herb display here on the deck is looking gorgeous. So here we are next to the door that goes into the kitchen. In this corner here, I planted some mint, and oh my goodness, they are looking so happy. In the evening, I would have a little cup of hot mint, and I've added a little more to the front here, so hopefully these will thrive very soon and fill up this whole gap here. In this little container, I've added another little plant of saxifrage. It was struggling in a smaller container, but it's looking much happier here. Now, in my previous video, you would have seen my husband and I, we built this barrier just to kind of contain this mint, because as you can see, it's really growing out, and I don't want it to take over this whole space. On this side is where I have already weeded out everything. I've tidied over this little corner, and I placed a black plastic cover just to kind of stop the weeds from coming back. But just this morning I noticed, let me show you, I saw these little plants coming through, and I was a bit confused, but then it occurred to me that end of last year, we had some pumpkins that we used to decorate for autumn, and after I discarded it, I said, okay, I will throw it back, into the ground so that it will go back to, fertilizing the ground. And this is what these little plants are. They are coming back, little pumpkin plants. So my husband think I should leave them, to grow, and maybe use this little patch here for a little pumpkin patch. So anyway, we will see. We will see. I've never grown pumpkin before. This might be the first time. Now, this is the last bit of my little bedding, which I'm going to tackle today. There's lots to sort out. It has grown out of control. So this is what I'm going to do now. And then once I'm done, I can show you the little plants I'm going to introduce to this corner. Typical, isn't it? Yeah, somebody decided to bring the rain. I guess I was enjoying the sunshine a little bit too much. Anyway, it is what it is. It is the UK after all, right? I have stepped indoors. There's nothing else I want to do outside now. As much as I'm able to keep going, even if it's raining, I'm not in the mood today. So I'm indoors, and I've bought my plants here so I can show you a little bit more up close and personal what I've picked up from the garden center. Right, now let's start with these gorgeous bright yellow ones. Absolutely beautiful. And this one is Gerbera. Excuse me before I even go through all of these plants. I'm not great at pronouncing them, and I hope I'm pronouncing them the right way. Okay, so this one I picked up from B&M for £4, and this is your Gerbera. Right, beautiful. Yellow always does it for me, brings a smile to my face. Again with more yellow. This one is a bit of a mouthful, so let me try. Chrysanthemum, something like that. I hope there's a smaller name for this plant, but nonetheless it's beautiful. Bright yellow. There's loads on here and more to come as well. I picked this up, I believe, again from B&M for £1.99. Next one, which is one of my very favorite little flowers. The fact that there's all three of the colors that I'm really after this season. This beautiful little flowers with the purple, the white, and the yellow. Gorgeous. Again, this was from B&M. Maybe, yeah, B&M, and it is 3 for £6, and if you buy one it's £3. This is your Nemesia. Gorgeous. I've got three of those, so yeah, 3 for £6. Really good price. Next one I've got is this Dahlia, whichever way you pronounce it. This one, when I picked it up, I thought it was yellow. It was a very light, very slight orangey color to it, but when I brought it home, the yellow started to come out slightly more, which I didn't mind. But as you can see, this one is dying down now, but there's more to come, hopefully very soon. And again, this was 4 for £10, and if you buy one, it's £3.50. Again, that was from B&M stores. More Dahlia, but this one is your small variety, so Dahlietta. Compared to the yellow one here, these ones are, the flowers are bigger, and these ones are like the miniature. Okay, and I picked up this gorgeous white one with a beautiful little yellow center. This one was from the Home Bargains, and at the price of £1.99. Beautiful. Next plant that I've got from B&M stores, Again, 3 for £6, and if you buy one, it's £3. This is your verbena. And again, very cute little white flowers. I purchased this last year, but there's a bug outside who really enjoyed snacking on this one. So yeah, they ate it all. So I'm going to have to find a way to prevent that from happening again this year. But yeah, really cute little white flowers. Next up, I've got these beautiful pansies from B&M stores again. No, sorry, from Home Bargains rather, for £1.99 each, £1.29 each, if I can read and speak today. So from Home Bargains for £1.29, and this is absolutely gorgeous. Beautiful deep purple, almost velvety, and a very tiny and delicate little yellow center. Absolutely gorgeous. So I've got this one in a very deep purple, as well as pansies. Here we are. I've got this variety here, and I think this one is my absolute favorite out of all the pansies. Again, it's got this beautiful deep purple, slightly like almost violet, little purple, light purple, and a bit of a white and a little yellow center. It's absolutely gorgeous. And again, these colors represent the palette for my garden this season. So I think that's why I really like this one. More pansies. This one is a less bright violet purpley color, so not as intense. If I can maybe show you side by side with the first one I showed you. So this is the very deep purple one, very velvety deep purple, and this one is a little bit lighter, and you can really see that yellow center there, right? Beautiful. So these are the pansies I've got. So yeah, again, from Home Bargains, £1.29 each. Next up, I've got this campanula, right? And I think this was from B&M again. I can't see a price here, but as usual, very affordable from B&M. Again, this beautiful purple color, and this is great to fill in any gaps and add a pop of color. Obviously, they come in different other colors. I think there's white as well, but yeah, I'm going with purple. Last but not least, I've got a little basket of 6 plants. This is the white bacopa, and again from Home Bargains at the price of £3.49. So I've not planted these before, but I really liked the little white delicate flowers here on the picture. So fingers crossed, we'll see how this one goes. Right, so these are the gorgeous, beautiful bright flowers I picked up so far this year for our little garden. And before I go and have a cup of tea, because yeah, I can't do anything at this moment, I want to show you a little experiment a little experiment I've been doing. So my husband and I, we love citrus fruits, mandarins as such, and I just decided to try and grow a seed, well, a couple of seeds from a mandarin that we ate, and it was so juicy and very flavorful. So I decided to try and grow it, and yeah, I succeeded. So there's a couple of seeds in here, as you can see. They're germinating nicely. What I did is just I used a glass container with a lid, a piece of kitchen paper towel at the bottom, spritz it with just water, and then I popped the seeds onto there. I learned somewhere that if you sprinkle cinnamon powder, ground cinnamon, onto the seeds, it stopped it from rotting. Okay, so I did that. It took such a very long time for it to germinate, and I was about to lose hope. But then one day, I could see, you know, little movements in there, and I could see the seeds were starting to split. I could see the little germination coming through. So I got so excited, and yeah, here we are. Probably 2 months from when I started it. Every now and then, if I notice that the paper is drying out, I will just spritz it with my little spritzer here. Right, I will just spritz it with some water just to keep it from drying out. And yeah, here we are. So I am about to transfer these little plants into a pot of some sort, and then I don't know if I will ever harvest mandarins, but I love the idea that I have grown a plant from seeds, and that really excites me. And yeah, wish me luck with this one as well. As you can see on my windowsill here, my jalapeno chilies are still loving life. Okay, like I said before, they are not ready to be replanted into a bigger pot, but for now they are happy and thriving. Okay then, so let me go and put the kettle on, and I guess I'll be back out into the garden tomorrow. So it's the next day, and still a bit wet and gloomy, but for now it's not drizzling, so I'm going to get back to it. I've tidied over as much as I could. I've sifted the dirt, and I'm just going to flatten everything down and start planting. Exciting! So I've got my beautiful flowers here, and a couple that I planted last year have survived. And what I've done is I've used just a piece of wood and I've poked it where there's a plant already. Some I can see them, they're here, but some I can only see the little stump coming through the ground. So just that I have an idea exactly where they are, I've just poked a little piece of wood so as not to plant something else in this same spot. Now what I will do is just kind of have an idea where I want to place each flowers. I'm a very visual person and everything has to be coordinated. Basically everything has to have a balance, and that works for me. So what I'm going to do is kind of lay everything down to start with and then take it from there. So I'm going to start with maybe the tallest plants, which I think would be this dahlia, and this one would maybe go towards the back, and next to it, or maybe to the front of it, the other dahlia, which is a miniature version. So for now I will pop it just here to the front of the tallest one, and probably the two yellow ones will kind of go one on each side. And so on. For now, this is what I've displayed, and it might change as I go along, but visually this works for me. So most of my plants are in the ground, and the only last little plants I've got to put in are these bacopa. So they are all white. I'm just going to kind of place them here and there just to fill in the gap and add a little more pops of white. So what do you think about all these beautiful little flowers I have picked up for our garden in different locations, different garden centers, very affordable prices. Yeah, you do not need to really spend a fortune to make your little space beautiful. I've had such a lovely time out in the garden, and I always do, especially on sunny days like we've been having. I mean, occasionally there's a little bit of a drizzle here, but for the most part, so far, fingers crossed, spring is just springing, and it's bright and beautiful, very mild weather as well. So yeah, thoroughly enjoying spring. And yes, thoroughly enjoying being out in the garden, planting these gorgeous little flowers, and I can't wait for them to start, spreading around and looking a little bit more natural, filling up all the gaps. And definitely it has brightened up that little corner there, and yeah, much more beautiful. So the little patch where the pumpkin seeds has germinated, my husband thinks we should let it be and just let them grow. I'm not sure if that little space is enough to grow pumpkin, but hey, here we are just going to try. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it is what it is. So do leave a comment down below. Let me know which plant is your favorite, and maybe what you've got going on in your garden at this time. If you've got some new plants coming in, tell me what you are up to. Anyway, I will love you and leave you, but before I go, thank you if you are a subscriber. Thank you for being here in my little world. And if you haven't subscribed, I hope you will. It is free of charge at the end of the day. YouTube is not going to charge you to subscribe, okay? Do subscribe, share my video with your friends, family, and that will help me to bring out these little videos to you a little bit more often, and maybe with more variety of contents. Anyway, I will say goodbye for now. It's looking fab out there, and I'm gonna go and sit out on the deck. And before I go, I will love you and leave you. But remember, go out there and do what? Do what you love. Take care of yourselves. Bye for now.